Turkey has threatened further intervention in northern Syria unless Kurdish-led forces fully withdraw east of the river Euphrates within a week. On Wednesday, Turkish forces helped Syrian rebels take the border town of Jarablus from so-called Islamic State. Turkish Defense Minister Fikri Isaac said on Thursday the operation had two goals: to secure the border area and ensure the Kurds are not there. Ankara fears Kurdish gains in Syria will fuel an insurgency at home. As Mr. Isaac spoke, a column of some 10 Turkish tanks and a similar number of armored vehicles reportedly crossed the border near Jarablus. It was not immediately clear if the deployment was aimed at securing the town or helping members of the rebel Free Syrian Army push further into IS-held territory. Rebel commanders said they had advanced up to 10 kilometers, 6 miles, south of Jarablus and 10 kilometers westwards along the Turkish frontier. The UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said fighters from the US-backed Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF, an alliance dominated by the Kurdish Popular Protection Units, YPG, militia, had meanwhile moved north from positions near Manbij, which they recently captured from IS. A rebel source told the Reuters news agency that the two sides had clashed at the village of Alamarna, on the western bank of the Euphrates, on Wednesday night. During a visit to Ankara on Wednesday, U.S. Vice President Joe Biden said Washington had warned the SDF not to move west of the Euphrates or risk losing American support. Mr. Isaac told NTV television, "If this withdrawal doesn't happen, Turkey has every right to intervene." Earlier, a spokesman for the US-led coalition against IS tweeted that SDF fighters had moved east across the Euphrates from Manbij to prepare for the eventual liberation of the IS stronghold of Raqqa. COL John Dorian subsequently issued a clarification, which said, "Main element of SDF Manbij Liberation Force has gone east. Some forces remain to finish clearing, i.e. improvised explosive device removal as planned." The YPG meanwhile said in a statement that the SDF had handed over military command in Manbij and all of its positions in the town to the local Manbij Military Council. The BBC's Mark Lowen, who is on the Turkish-Syrian border, says that getting the US to demand the SDF withdraw was a major diplomatic victory for Turkey, which has long felt that the Americans have prioritized collaboration with the Kurds in Syria over supporting their NATO ally. The SDF has been the most effective opponent of IS on the ground in Syria, and its fighters control an uninterrupted 400 km stretch of the Syrian-Turkish border, from Iraq to the Euphrates, as well as an enclave around Afrin.